You ever notice how you can move houses, change phones, switch jobs, but you can't move on from one person or one moment? Like, you're brushing your teeth, minding your own business, and suddenly your brain goes, "Hey, remember that conversation from 3 years ago? Why? I was just trying to survive minty freshness." Everyone says, time heals everything. Really? Then why does time bring back memories at 2:17 a.m. like it's doing night duty? Here's the uncomfortable truth no one tells you. We don't struggle to move on because we miss the past. We struggle because the past still feels unfinished. Think about it. You don't replay happy moments again and again. You replay the almosts. The things you didn't say, the apology you never got, the ending that never actually ended. Your mind hates open tabs. Close a YouTube video halfway and it bugs you. Close a relationship halfway, and your brain says, "Yeah, we're not done here." That's why breakups hurt more when there was potential. Not because the relationship was perfect, but because it could have been. You're not stuck on the person. You're stuck on the version of life you imagined with them. And here's where it gets sneaky. Your brain is a terrible editor. It cuts out the fights, the stress, the disappointment, and keeps only the highlight reel. Suddenly they weren't toxic. Suddenly you were so happy. Suddenly everything was magical. Bro, if it was that magical, you wouldn't be crying into your pillow like it owes you money. Moving on feels hard because your brain treats memories like proof. It says, if it once felt real, it must still be possible. But just because something felt right once doesn't mean it's right. Now, here's a simple example. Ever had an old pair of shoes you loved? They looked great. They meant something. But now they hurt your feet. You don't hate the shoes. They just don't fit who you are today. Same with people, same with moments, same with old versions of you. Another reason we can't move on, because moving on feels like losing twice. First, you lose the person or situation. Then, moving on feels like you're saying, "Okay, it really is over." And that's scary, because as long as you're stuck, there's still hope hiding somewhere. But healing doesn't mean erasing memories. It means accepting that the story already gave you what it could. Some chapters are short, some don't make sense, some end mid-sentence. And closure? Most of the time, it doesn't come from them. It comes from you deciding to stop waiting for a version of reality that's not coming back. You don't move on by forcing yourself to forget. You move on when you stop asking the past to give you answers it never had. So if you're stuck right now, replaying, remembering, overthinking, you're not weak, you're human. Your heart just needs time to catch up to what your mind